Tonight, a new twist on a crush of ambulance calls in Knox County. 10 News obtained requests for help ambulance crews must respond to in an area of the city known as the Mission District along Broadway near downtown. We are looking into concerns that many of those calls are tying up ambulances, keeping them from responding to more urgent calls for help. 10 News reporter Ryan Connors joins us with the numbers and the options. Ryan?
John, tired. That's how AMR describes their first responders right now. The service has been overwhelmed with calls in recent months, and they say that a high call volume from one area of Knoxville is adding to the problem. The Mission District, it's that section of Broadway near downtown Knoxville where a large population of unhoused people gather. EMS provider AMR says it's sending a large number of ambulances to that area for non-serious calls, taking away resources from other areas.
It is certainly, a concern for us and the entire community that does, utilize quite a bit of resources to manage that area.
WBIR requested and obtained specific figures from the county contractor. AMR says it receives around 2,200 calls a year from the area. Out of those, 1,300 are described to AMR as Priority 1 calls. But after they arrive on scene, only 50 of them resulted in an emergent trip to the emergency room. AMR says often they see a lot of calls that require non-ambulance related treatment.
They truly need a different type of help, whether that's a social work or mental health type care and things of that nature. So
AMR says one way they've seen to lower those unnecessary transports is by having call takers redirect the calls to other health responders.
It doesn't always mean an ambulance driving, lights and siren to the scene. If that's a low acuity or a non-life-threatening injury, maybe that patient just needs a doctor to speak to via telehealth or a nurse to navigate them to the appropriate level of care.
Salvation Army provides assistance to the unhoused in the Mission District, and they say that the best solution is to expand outreach for the vulnerable population.
As far as trying to prevent an emergency call, just providing them some shelter also provides them some security, and they become healthier individuals if they get 3 squares a day and a cot.
Now, one note, a consultant for the county independently identified that drain that those specific calls are having on ambulance crews, and Knox County is expected to award a new contract for an ambulance provider in the coming weeks, John.
Big decision coming up. Ryan, we appreciate the perspective tonight.